Good morning, everyone. My name is Zanele MMM. I will be presenting on MMM ideology. First of all, we're gonna look at what money is. What exactly is money? Now, the modern world is very bad. It is inhumane, unfair, and unjust. This is the world of money. It is not for people, it is for those who produce this money. And people are mere pawns in this game. They just serve them as attendants, well, slaves really. Have you ever wondered why the bankers live in luxury and an ordinary worker lives in lack and is a slave of debt for the rest of his life, paying back the money borrowed from who? Mr. Bank himself. Well, here is how it works. The central bank, in this case the South African Reserve Bank, literally determines how much money can be printed and allowed into circulation. However, on the flip side of this, the banks have the privilege of being able to create money. Now, how do they do this? Assuming now that you want to say buy a house for about R1,000,000, obviously you don't have that kind of money just lying around. So what do? You go to the bank and they give it to you, but of course you have to pay interest on the money that you have borrowed. So for the next 20 years you are indebted to the bank, paying back the interest which was lended to you. Now, for the first 12 years or so, what actually you'll be doing is that you'll be paying back the interest that of the R1,000,000 you have borrowed from the bank. You haven't actually even started paying for the house itself. So you are simply servicing the debt. Now, where do the banks get this money from? It is the small amount that ordinary people presumably save with the banks. They collect all these small amounts from various people and give it out as loans, and hence they are able to create money. So you see, the banks, the financiers, the rich people who give out loans to ordinary people, they in fact become more rich, and the poor become more poor and more enslaved to debt. So now MMM is simply a system which challenges this bondage as we have become accustomed to, a system of equality. You give help to people who need it, and at a later stage you are able to get help for those pressing issues of life when you really need it. In MMM, there are no central account where the money is held. It is not a company. There are no bosses, and most of all, there are no slaves. It is a community. It is simple. Give help and you get help back. That's it.